Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Favor. As you can see from the title of today's video, it's an interesting topic and we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't get scammed using an agent to pursue a master's admission in the United Kingdom. I've divided this video into two parts. The first part talks about why you shouldn't use an agent and why you should pursue your admission by yourself in the United Kingdom. And then the second part talks about how to write a personal statement that is going to get you that admission that you so desire, and in some cases substantial funding, and not just substantial funding. For some other instances you could also get full tuition fee completely paid. So if you'd like to know more, definitely keep watching. Ensure you also subscribe to my channel so you are notified when the other videos drop. Before we go into today's discussion, I also have other videos I would like to recommend for you to watch before you proceed to watch this video. So I have a video that talks about whether or not you should relocate. I also have another video that talks about whether or not you need to pursue a master's program abroad. So I'll link it up here. I'll also link it in the description below. So ensure you check out those videos to help you with your decision making. Now, having decided that you do want to pursue a master's program in the United Kingdom specifically, these are reasons why you do not need the services of an agent to pursue your master's degree or to pursue your master's admission. By yourself, you can pursue your admission without the help of an agent. The first thing you need to note is you need to research the place. Where is it that I intend to study in the United Kingdom? The United Kingdom is divided into broad areas. It's divided into Scotland, it's divided into Wales, there's England, there's Ireland, and other parts that I would link so that I do not get it wrong. So, having stated that the United Kingdom is divided into these several places, you need to understand where exactly do I intend to study? What region do I intend to study? Am I looking towards studying at Scotland? Am I looking towards studying at Wales? Where exactly do I intend to study? Research the town, research the city, research the things that are applicable in the city, and then go further and research the universities that are situated in that city or in that town. And remember that the university must be such that contains the course that you intend to study. So if you intend to pursue an LLM, ensure that the LLM program or the LLM pathway is offered in the university that you are looking at in the region that you're looking at. That's the first. The next point I'm going to state is discounts. So most universities in the UK offer discounts to foreign students, particularly students from African region, from West Africa, Nigeria, and even from other Asian countries as well. So you need to understand that those discounts most times are somewhat automatic. So if you have a good grade, maybe you have a 2-1 or you have a first class, or if you have a high grade, you're ordinarily eligible for discounts, either based off your degree or based off the country where you're coming from. So you need to check out the universities. Most universities offer discounts, so 5% discount, 10% discount based off the country where you come from or based off the degree that you hold. So it could be because you have a second class upper degree, or because you're a Nigerian, or because you're from West Africa, from any country in the Caribbean, or from an Asian country. So you also need to check out the discounts that are generally offered by that university. So you can get the discounts. You're ordinarily eligible for most discounts in UK universities. So you don't need an agency to confirm that. It's most times always on the portal. Just go straight to fees and funding on the portal, or scholarships and funding, however it is couched on the portal. Go to the university portal and you would see the discounts that is available that you're eligible. Next point I'm going to be talking about is on identifying cheap universities. I find this an interesting point because when people are trying to identify cheap universities, they usually use the lazy man's approach. What is the lazy man's approach? Googling top 15 cheapest universities in the UK. That is not going to work. That is not going to help you. If you really want to conduct a research, what you need to do is identify the place, like we said earlier, and then search for universities in so region. The disadvantage of using generic search methods on the internet is it may not afford you the opportunity to see other good universities that do not have as much fees or that do not have high fees that you think. So they'll just give you a limited version of the number of cheap universities that are available. So there are lots of other cheap universities that whoever it is that has compiled that list might not have included, and there are lots of good universities that might have substantial funding that such a person might not have compiled themselves. So what I did during my time was I Google searched universities per region. I did not Google search universities generally. So that's another thing you want to do. Having decided the region where you want to go, you want to search out for universities, all the universities within that region. Then you check through the websites of each university and identify the fees that are suitable for you in terms of self-fund. Otherwise, you could also identify scholarship opportunities that are contained within those universities. You could check out the funding opportunities that they have in that universities. You'll be surprised to find out that even the schools that you thought were expensive are not as expensive because they have substantial funding or they have substantial discounts. This is another thing I'm going to talk about, is having a good personal statement. And this is where your writing skills come in. Don't worry about having a good personal statement. I have an entire video on it. Like I said at the start of this video, I'm dividing this video into 2 parts, so it's not too long. The second video talks about how to write a good personal statement. Trust me, after learning how to write a good personal statement, you're going to nail that scholarship, nail the admission, and possibly nail that job offer, because learning to write a good personal statement will also help you write a good cover letter, so it translates into your writing skills generally. So have a good personal statement. Watch out for that video. Subscribe to my channel now if you haven't, so you can get notified when that video. The year is just starting. What you want to do is try to shoot your shot as early as you can. So apply as early as you can. The advantage about admission in the United Kingdom is most of the admissions do not require a deposit payment. They do not require you to pay an application fee, unlike other regions like Canada and US. So most universities in the UK, when you're applying for admission, you do not have to pay an application fee for most universities. So you can apply early. You can apply to as many universities as you want to. You can apply to the cheap universities, you can apply to the expensive universities, as many as you want to. Apply early. What is the advantage of applying early? When you apply early, you're eligible for these discounts that I mentioned earlier. Remember that I said most of those discounts, you're automatically eligible for them. So imagine if 100 persons are applying, eventually it would be the discounts will be given to people based on first come first serve. So you need to apply early so you can be eligible for discounts. You also need to apply early so you can be eligible for the scholarships. Most of the scholarship opportunities, especially if it's a university scholarship, they usually could close their applications early, or they would require that you already have an admission when the applications open. So right now, say the admissions are already ongoing, but the scholarship opportunity is not yet open. However, when the scholarship opportunity opens, which you may not know, or maybe it's later on in the year, they will require that you have an admission. The last thing you want to be doing is trying to gain admission when the scholarship opportunity is already available. So try to apply early as you can. Once you have decided, check out universities. You've already found the universities, shoot in your shot immediately. You can always email the school. So email and correspondences with the school is something that you can do by yourself. You do not need an agent to do that for you. If you need any clarification, if you're not sure if you can bring your wife, if you can bring your children, if you're not sure of anything whatsoever, if you're not sure of accommodation, always know that you can always mail the school, and they usually respond within good time. So if you have any clarification that you require, always send an email. So if you also require an extension for your admission, if you require an extension to make your deposit payments, deposit payments is usually the money that is required to secure your admission, having been offered admission. So if you've been offered admission, they usually say make a deposit payment to sort of secure your admission. So if you require an extension to pay the deposit, so you've gotten your admission in January or you've gotten your admission in February, and you're supposed to make your deposit payments latest by March or latest by April, and you don't have the money, you can always request for an extension. Trust me, it's that easy. All you just need to do is send an email stating you have extenuating circumstances which would not allow you to make the deposit deadline, and you'll be surprised as to how gracious the school would be, and they will extend the deadline. So if you always require an extension, if you require any clarification, if you require any information whatsoever, send the email directly to the school. You can always find the contact email address on the school's website, so use that opportunity as you can. The school's website always has all the details and the information that you need. Perhaps if you're going to a school that the school's website is not as detailed, that might be a red flag for you to flee from the school. That's a joke, but regardless, always check out the school's website for every information that you need. Most of the information you need as regards scholarship, fees, funding, and any other information whatsoever, particularly as relates to fees, are always on the school's website. As regards the course timeline, as regards the method of assessments for the course, as regards any information whatsoever, they're always on the school's website. So before you even send the email, you may do well to first check out the school's website, and you'll be surprised to find out that you do not even require the service of an agent after all. With this, we have come to the end of today's video. Ensure you like this video. Leave a comment down below if there's anything that I missed out, that question that you have, if there's anything you think I should film about that I haven't filmed about yet, or there's anything that you think is still in the works that I need to film about. Let me know in the comment section and I'll be sure to interact. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. You watched this far and you still haven't subscribed. Are you monitoring spirits? Subscribe to this channel please if you haven't, and like this video. Yes, and I'll see you in the next one. Watch out for the video on personal statements. Bye guys.